Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's Wes. I am from Midgard Axe. And in this video here, we're going to go over my 2024 mission statement. Alright guys, so we're going to go over the mission statement of 2024. When I was in the military, we always had mission statements. I'm sure you guys that were in the military know what I'm talking about. Mission statements, they were usually small and concise, direct action to what it is that you're doing. And it was very, very brief. The mission statement was, this is what we're doing, okay? And then you had, procedures that you followed after that. This video here is going to outline what my mission statement is for 2024, what I plan on doing with this channel. Okay, let me start off by saying this. I'm going to be talking a lot in this one, okay? I don't know how long it's going to go. It depends on how much I'm going to run my suck, but we'll see, okay? So what I want to start with, though, is basically if you guys have anything that you want to see in 2024, I'm open to that. I have blocked off a good chunk of what I plan on doing in 2024 for you guys. You guys are watching this, so if there's anything that you want to see, within reason, guys. Come on, nothing crazy. Well, some crazy stuff, but have some common sense when you ask me to do stuff. But if you guys want to see stuff, want to see a particular axe, want to see me do something with an axe, throw a certain way, please tell me. Email me, put it in the comment section, guys. This channel's yours. It's my channel, but it's also yours too. And I want to know what it is that you guys want to see in 2024. I'm going to keep it real with you guys. I consider all of you guys friends. I consider a lot of you that I've met really good friends and family that I have on here. Everybody that knows me knows that I am very blunt. Okay, so I'm just going to be blunt with you guys from here on out. Not that I haven't been, but I have been a little bit reserved in the things that I say. Not anymore. When I first started doing YouTube and social media, I will say that I was really concerned about getting views, because I thought views equaled how well I was doing. And in some instances it does. But to be frank, I really don't care anymore. I really don't. I'm going to put my content out the way that I put my content out. Okay? If it gets views, great. I will also tell you too that views don't always equal people joining the channel. They don't. I've gotten more subscribers off of videos that didn't do as well as others. And it's just crazy when you have a short that does 10, 20, 30,000 views and you get the same amount of subscribers from that as a video that maybe got 1.9 thousand views. I've decided to let it all go. I don't care anymore. I'm going to put out good quality content, the best of my ability with, the situation I'm in with my house, guys, and throwing in the front and backyard. Until that changes, that's the best I can do. But I'm going to make quality for you guys. I'm going to keep it real with everybody on here. No BS. I'm a straight shooter, and I'm going to always shoot it straight with you guys. No BS, no covering things up. I'm going to tell you exactly how it is. If it looks good, if it doesn't, I'm going to tell you. That's one thing about me, guys, is that everyone's chasing the algorithm. Everybody wants to know the best time to post and when they should be doing this and doing that. I don't worry myself with that stuff anymore. I really don't. When I make a video and I want to post it, I post it. The last video, the Helko, the redemption video, if you haven't seen that, go check it out. It was a pretty cool intro I did. I posted that on Saturday night at like 9 o'clock. I'm going to post when I want to post and when I think is a good time to post or when I'm able to post. And that's how it is. If it does well, great. If it doesn't, oh well. I'm doing this because I enjoy it. Not for money, not for, I don't want to say fame. I don't really see fame in this. Not for clout or anything like that. I do this because I enjoy it. It's fun to me. I have a full-time job with a retirement and a pension and everything else. I'm never going to leave that job. I'm just not going to. So I look at this as having fun, doing one of the things that I love doing the most, and sharing it with all of you. I will say that some of this stuff on here is kind of sleazy. It is. For instance, I see a lot of people and, they tell you to post with the algorithm and run things here and there. At the very beginning of this, I hired a marketing manager for like 30 days, okay? And I really found out how sleazy some of this stuff is. And I'm going to keep it honest with you guys. I really am. I'm going to tell you exactly how it is. What people do is, and you may already know this, but for some of you that don't, I'm going to give you some information. What they tell you to do. And what people do, I see people do it all the time, is if, say I'm doing axe throwing, okay? And I have a really, say I make a video and it's called Throwing Axes Hard. And I put it up on there and it does really well. 10, 20, 30,000 views in a very short period of time. What other people will do is that they will go and research all these shorts that people are making in axe throwing and see which ones have done good. And then they'll go and copy it. They'll copy the video. They'll copy the title. They'll do everything the same to ride the wave. That's what YouTube and the algorithm is all about, is riding the wave. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not doing it. This is a very small niche subject. So it's easy to overlap what somebody else has already done on YouTube. I'm not the first guy on here, but I try to do things original to myself. I don't go and look up what people do. If I look up what people do, it's only for my personal benefit, learning how maybe to do something better. But if someone's done something, I'm not going to try to beat a dead horse. And I've told you guys that before, like when I told you about Skill Cult and some of his axe handle videos. I sent you guys over to him. Go watch. That guy's awesome. Go check his channel out. He's got some really cool scientific explanations on axe handles, and you know, him and I share a lot of similarities when it comes to certain things. So I sent you guys over there. I'm not doing another video that he's done. It just doesn't make sense to me. It feels sleazy. And I see a lot of people doing that. I've seen people completely change their channel to mimic someone else's channel because that channel's doing well. I'm not doing that. I'm posting what I want to post when I feel like posting it. I've told you guys before, I'm only doing a video when I feel up to it. There's times where I have extra time and I can film a video, but I don't, because I'm not feeling that axe or feeling what I need to do that day for that specific thing that I'm trying to do. I'm just not going to film it. I've told you guys from the beginning, I'm only going to film when I'm in that mode to film. There's times where I go outside and throw axes and I don't film myself because I'm just not in the, I want it for me. I'm doing it for me that day. I want to do it for me. I don't want to film. So I do things when I'm in the moment. I want you guys to see me and how excited I am and how much I'm into the video that I'm producing and making. So that's one thing that I noticed, that was people chasing algorithms and chasing what other people are doing. And frankly, get your own stuff. You know, use your mind and be creative on your own. Don't work off someone else's back. It's kind of sleazy, and have some originality. That marketing manager wanted me to post 2 to 3 shorts a day, every day. He wanted me to research other people's shorts and see which ones did well and mimic and basically copy other people's shorts to ride the wave. After about 2 or 3 weeks of that, I just stopped responding to his emails. I just stopped. I was like, I'm not doing this. It's sleazy to me. So I just stopped doing it. I implore you guys to really try and understand where creators are coming from, in a sense, because I feel like a lot of people get on YouTube and do social media for the money. And I feel like when people do that, the content is forced. It's not creative anymore. You're just copying others to get this. And I can tell you right now, that shit ain't gonna make you happy. It's not. And but this right here, doing what I love, sharing it with all you guys, having a good time, it makes me a hell happy. And the algorithm, guys, I can't guess the algorithm, and I'm not even going to try. I know that there's probably people out there that are saying, yeah, but if you did all that stuff, your channel would be bigger. Yeah, but it's not my way. I'm doing things my way, not their way, not someone else's way. I'm doing things my way. And if I don't succeed, at least I can walk away and say, you know what? I did it my way and it didn't work out. I'm doing everything the way that I want to do it. My way or the highway. Another thing I want to do in 2024 is I'm going to reach out to a bunch of companies. Not one specific here or there, a bunch. I'm going to reach out to a lot of companies and I'm going to ask them if they would mind sending me an axe of their choosing for me to review. Not a sponsorship. I just want to review the axe. It would help so I don't have to keep paying for all these axes. I really don't mind buying the axes, guys, but it would be really cool to gain some notoriety with some of these companies, with you guys, my base, and me, just so they know who I am and what I'm about. and see who's willing to send me one of their axes. I think it would be really cool to try to do that. As far as sponsors and everything goes, guys, I've had offers. I've declined just about all of them. And here's why. I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek into smaller channels like mine and sponsors. I haven't told you guys before, I'm a longshoreman. Anything Viking related, I work on ships. And I take things off of ships and load ships. Huge cargo ships. That's what I do for a living on the port. So, kind of fits the bill for me. But anyway, so what I want to get into now is the marketing side. And before I did that, I was in the military. I did government contract work. I've carried a gun for a lot of my jobs. But before all that, I was actually in a human resources type position, not HR, but really more a corporate level position in a small marketing thing. Let me tell you guys about marketing and what they do to small creators. Okay, what they do is they will send you, they'll reach out to you and say, hey, we really like your stuff. We like the information you put out. We like your image. We like what you do. We want to send you an axe. Or I'm just going to say axes, guys. We're going to send you an axe to review. Do whatever you want. Say whatever you want. We just want you to market this out for us. And you go, great. Can I keep the axe? And they say, yeah, keep it. Keep it. And you're like, great. So you get the axe in, you throw it, you do everything, and you get on here and you make a video and you say, man, this thing is great. What a wonderful axe. Here's the company. Well, what you guys don't know is that what they do is they send that person one of the top of the line axes they produce. They hand pick it, they make sure everything's good, and they send it to the person, okay? They get that person to say it's great, everything works out, you go about your merry way, you get an axe, you either keep it or you give it to your subscribers. You send them emails and contact information for yourself, and you say, hey, look, contact me anytime. Any axe or anything you send me, I'm going to be honest with my audience, and I'm going to tell them exactly how it performs. At first, they say, great, you do that. But what happens is that over time, after them sending you stuff over and over and over again, what they do is that they may have a few products that aren't doing so hot. They don't need to send you products that work, that are marketing, and that are selling. Why would they need to send it to you? They don't. They're wasting money by doing that. If they have a product that works, that's selling, they don't need help with it. Okay? That's just the hook. Okay? That good product is the hook, because then what happens is that you start getting products that are a little bit subpar. Okay? So then you're sitting there and you've got these subpar products, and you noticed that the information that you're receiving now from said company the rhetoric has started to change a little bit. It goes from, oh, we want you to tell your audience exactly how you feel, to, hey, we have this product we want you to push out, but we're looking for a good review. If you guys don't know, what that's basically saying is that here's a product, you can keep it and do whatever you want with it, but it comes with a catch. We need a good review from you. So now you're sitting here and you're in a position to where you're getting all this free stuff from this company, and you're either keeping it or giving it to your subscribers. You don't want that train to stop. So now you feel like you're in this position where you're like, well, if I say no to that, then they're going to cut me off and they're not going to give me anything anymore. Well, guess what? Old Wes here sent him an email back and said, I'm not changing my ideas or my opinion about this axe or anything you send me. If you want to continue to send me stuff, my base is going to continue to get an honest opinion whether the axe is good or not. I'm going to tell them the axe is good enough. Or it's not. And some companies will say, okay, we get what you're saying, and they'll cut it off there and they'll continue to send you stuff, realizing that you're going to tell your audience the truth, or they're going to cut you off completely and say, we're not sending him anything anymore. But it puts people like me in situations with their subscribers where they don't want to stop that train. They may have good intentions, but the problem is that they can't say no to that. That's not me. I shut that shit down quick. Email goes right back. No, I don't think so. We're not doing that. I don't do that. That's not my game. That's not who I am. And I let them know ahead of time. I even let them know when they first contact me. And throughout our correspondence over different axes, time and time again, I respond. Even if they don't ask me, I respond. I'm giving the honest truth. If it doesn't work, I'm telling my audience it doesn't work. Sorry if you don't like that, but that's how I am. So going forward in 2024, I would love to get sponsors. I would love for manufacturers to be willing to send me axes to review. But I'll tell them and I'll tell you guys, whatever happens to the axe happens to the axe. Whatever shape it comes in, I'm telling you guys what it looks like when it comes in here, how it performs, why I think it's good or why I think it sucks. And I'm not going to hold back. So look for that in 2024 because I got a feeling we're going to go through a ton of axes. Sorry if that was a bit much, but guys, I'm going to keep it honest. I'm going to keep it real, talking to you guys like family and friends, and that's exactly how I'm going to keep it. No nonsense, no BS, exactly how I roll. That's how it is. But going forward in 2024, like I said before in my last video, I'm going to try to get a piece of property somewhere, whether or not I have to rent it out or whatever the case may be, to set up targets. I have moving targets. If you guys didn't know that, I do have moving targets, but I don't have a place to set them up. If I could get someplace somewhere to set all this stuff up, it would be really cool. You guys would see some awesome dynamic throwing. I can hit moving targets all day long. I just need a place to set it up. So 2024, the first thing on my list is to try to find a new place to throw. I'll still throw at the house, but I really want to try to get an open spot somewhere to be able to set up multiple targets, throw 6, 7, 8 axes at different targets all at the same time, moving targets, all kinds of different dynamic throwing. I'm not going to give you guys all the details yet because I want you to be somewhat surprised when I come out with these videos, but some cool throwing's coming, guys. Just hang on, it's coming. 2024 is going to bring a lot of different axes to this house for me to throw. I'm going to try to do my best to break up the monotony of one company. Okay, I know I did a lot. I think I did a lot of Council Tool last year. I was just trying to hit big name stuff from the start. I am going to still go out and get no-name axes from local blacksmiths, forging axe heads, or some around the country or even outside the country, guys. But I'm trying to get priorities in line first. There's things that need to happen first before I start going out. I think I may have overreached a little bit in 2023 because I was literally just coming in. I had 50 things being thrown at me all at once, people emailing me on I don't know how many different platforms, just selling my designs, hafting axes and designing the axes and selling them. And I was just getting bombarded. Family stuff, my daughter, who's now 5 months old, was born, so now we got 4 kids. So everything was just coming at me really fast, and I was just kind of like, they say, riding by the seat of your pants. So this year I'm trying to make things a little bit more organized and give you guys a little bit better quality videos instead of just trying to put out stuff. I'm really going for quality over quantity. I'm testing the waters with different videos and different opening cutscenes and throwing videos and hafting videos to see which ones you guys like and don't like. If you could, put in the comment section which ones you guys prefer. If you like the cool music intros, or if you like more of the personal outside, just kind of throwing it and showing you guys what I'm doing, or I can do both. I've been trying to do a lot of everything, and that's something that I wanted to do in 2024, which was I don't like things being the same all the time. I like changing things up. So if I have a different angle where I'm sitting at each time with different videos, I like that. It gives you guys a different look, and it's fun for me too to not sit in the same spot each time and film. I enjoy different backgrounds and going outside sometimes and filming a whole video just kind of off the cuff. Hey, I'm going to film this. So if you guys like that, let me know. If you prefer something else, let me know that too. Going forward in 2024, I do want to get a little bit more technical with things, especially with throwing. I've had a ton of people email me and comment that they want me to make some videos on how to throw axes. Guys, I can make those videos, and I actually plan on doing it in 2024. Just realize that I don't throw waddle, I throw freestyle, I throw hard, I throw kind of like a defense throw. So just keep that in mind when I make those videos, that's kind of how those videos are going to go. They're not really designed for competition. They're more for freestyle, defensive style throwing. And I'll show you guys what I mean by defensive style in 2024. I know a lot of people out there really enjoy the technical side of the videos as far as hafting and design work. I plan on doing a lot of that too. I also plan on doing a lot of making what I like to call Frankenstein axes, where I go out and I source a handle, I source a random head, and I do design work and I put it all together and throw it. That's something else that I'd like to do this year too, because I know a lot of you guys are out there searching just for axe heads, and you're putting them on handles and you're doing all kinds of cool stuff. And I think I could make some videos like that some of you would really enjoy watching me do that. So that's another thing I plan on doing this year too, which is doing the Frankenstein style axes, making some really cool battle axes. But guys, I also want you to understand too that a lot of the axes that I design and haft and do all that for throwing, they are designed funky. Some of them are designed weird and everything, and I do battle axes too, which I plan on doing this year too, is making some battle axes. But they're functional. They're not wall hangers. They're axes you can go outside and chop with, you can throw, you can do a bunch of stuff with them. So they're not just pretty to look at, they're workhorses too, and I plan on showing that this year as well. I'm hitting you guys with all kinds of information. I've been waiting to, I don't know if you can tell, but I've been waiting to do this video all week. I've been sitting down, coming up with all kinds of ideas. And guys, I do almost everything off the cuff. I don't make scripts. I may have a cheat sheet that gives me some headliners to remind myself, hey, you need to say this or you need to say that. But everything is coming from my brain. So if I have a lot of cuts in my videos, that's why. I know I have a topic in my head, and when I get to the end of it, I'm like, oh crap, and my brain needs to recompute for a second. So that's why I have a lot of cuts in my videos too, just to let you guys know. So that about wraps it up, guys. That's my mission statement for 2024. No BS, no holding punches, telling you guys exactly how it is, finding a place to throw, bringing some cool axes to you guys, and trying to do some design work, hafting work, stuff outside of that, woodworking and things like that. I actually got a video coming up where I do a handle with tobacco. I use tobacco to stain the handle, which is pretty cool. I know people have done it before. I've done it a few times. It works pretty well, and I'm going to show you guys how I do it. So look for that video coming up too. But that about wraps it up, guys. I hope everybody made it to the end. I hope that you're looking forward to 2024 on this channel, Midgard Axe with me and Dave. And if you have any questions, please contact me via email. If you guys have anything you want to see, please don't feel afraid. Don't be like, oh, I'd like to see this, but I don't want to send them a message. Please, I try to respond to everybody. I really do. Sometimes I miss people. It's not intentional. I just got a lot coming at me between Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. I had a 2-hour conversation the other day with a guy when I was at work on TikTok. He was asking me about specific axes, and if he, he was asking me a bunch of questions, which I took the time to I took the time to sit down and talk to him. And if you guys want to have some one-on-one convos, just send me an email. Hit me up on Facebook. Hit me up on TikTok. Or write it in the comment section. I try to get back to everybody. I really do want to make this a community. I really want you guys to tune in and say, you know what? Wes is a no BS guy. He's going to tell it exactly how it is. And I want everybody to know that. No one's buying me. No one's ever going to buy me. The only time I will ever take money from a sponsor is if I believe in the product already, or if I get with the product and work with it and then I believe in it. But it's not going to be one of these things where I work with it one time and go, it's great. No, it's going to be something that I work with over time and then I come back and tell you guys. But no nonsense, no BS. That's how it is. That's how I'm going to keep it. Don't care about algorithms. Don't give a shit about view counts and all that mess. If it hurts me, oh well, I'm doing shit my way. And I hope you guys really enjoy it, and I hope you watch, and I hope that you have a good time on this channel, because that's what this is about, right? Having a good time. But until next time, guys, I'm going to leave it here. See ya.